All right, now we are in slide number 9, I think. Yeah. And so I'm going to be talking about what this sales process looks like. Now, this is what is actually happening when it comes to getting clients using Facebook ads, and this is what most of these businesses that I'm talking about are using. Now, I'm going to be showing you in this particular slide 11 over here what they are actually doing, like in real time. But by and large, this is what a customer journey online looks like. First of all, they probably see your ad first, and then they click on it and they get to something called a landing page, which is something like a website, but it's mostly a a page that is catering to the needs of the, let's say it's you are doing a microblading promotion. The only thing that you're talking about in that landing page, website looking page, is microblading only, and you want people to do one thing, which is to sign up. And when you sign someone up, they are going to move to this third part where you actually converse with them and talk to them and ask for that prepaid appointments and all that kind of stuff. And when they do that, you actually get to call them now, right? Because mostly people usually want to hear from the business owner before they do some form of prepaid deposit and stuff like that. But I'm going to be explaining this in an in-depth way, right away. So let's actually look at it on the full screen. So what? So this is what a high converting sales process looks like. As I've said, first step over here, when your ideal prospect sees your advertisement on Facebook or Instagram, this is kind of what they see. This is just a stand-in story ad. I just collected it from the internet because I didn't really find as many microblading type story ads on the internet. But so what we are doing here is we are asking for interest, right? Facebook is the tool that gets you your ideal client, right? And so we show them what microblading can do for them. So let's say we are doing a microblading promotion and we do an advertisement on Facebook, and we're going to tell them what a microblading can do for them, and we're going to show them the pics over there. We're going to show them the pictures of the people that have taken that treatment, and we're going to ask them for interest. We're going to ask them to raise their hand if they are interested in learning more about the treatment. Now, we're not going to sell people on a microblading treatment on the Facebook ad itself. This Facebook ad is for sourcing the people that will be interested in the treatment. Now, obviously, we are going out to a highly targeted audience of people who are most likely to be interested in your audience. But remember, uh, by and large, most of the people are probably not going to be as interested as other people. So we are going to have to ask for that level of interest in order to be able to sell them later. It's actually a very, very powerful process if you don't start by selling people on a Facebook ad itself. So you can do something like we're giving a 20% off and all that kind of stuff, but you can't really sell people on the Facebook ad itself. And so we are going to ask for interest. Who is interested in a microblading treatment? And they are going to raise their hands by clicking that learn more button, or that swipe up button, or that sign up button. That is the Facebook ad. Laser targeted prospects that are most likely to be clients in terms of demographics and interest targeting. Of course, we're going to be targeting these people, and we're going to ask for interest. And when they click on that button, they go to the next step, which is what we call a landing page. Now, what's a landing page? Now, the second step is where we do something called warming up and nurturing and education. This is the part where we show them the benefits, the social proof, the before and afters, what to expect, what happens during microblading treatment, answer their questions, deal with objections and safety concerns. So our landing page is like a website looking page, but the big difference here is a landing page is dedicated to is made to cater for the needs of the people that are interested in that particular thing that you're promoting. So if it's microblading, instead of talking about all these services that you're offering in this landing page, which is kind of like a website, you're going to be talking about only microblading. You're going to show them what to expect, the benefits, social proof, answer questions, objections, preconceived notions, all those kinds of stuff. And in another way, in this second stage, you're asking for intent. Now remember, on the Facebook ads ad, we were asking for interest. We are asking for who is interested in this treatment. Now, in this landing page, we're asking for intent, right? And how do we do that? We tell them to sign up, right? To input their name, their phone number, and their email, and then maybe depending on what if you are ready to call these people, we can tell these people to we can tell these people that when you sign up, someone is going to call you. Will you pick up the phone? Now, right over there, we are reading out a lot of people that will probably not be serious about taking the treatment, right? At least not at the moment. Of course, we can do retargeting ads later down the line. Obviously, Facebook allows us to do that. But when they reach at this point, we're asking for intent. Are you really serious about this? Will you pick up the phone when someone calls you? And whenever, if someone is not going to pick up the phone, they are probably not going to sign up because we are telling them that someone will call you. Now, when they are actually serious about it and they say yes, we are actually intending to take this treatment, they will move to a third step. Now, this third step is mostly an automated chat. Obviously, it could be a place where you converse one on one with these people. But if you want, if especially if you are receiving volumes of people, it's better that you make it in some ways automated. And this is the part where you pre-qualify the people that are coming through this landing page, right? Now, after they sign up on the landing page, they land on this automated chat where we welcome them and then we do something called pre-qualification. And that is the chat where you might be having something like, would you have access to this kind of payment to get this treatment? Now, obviously, if it's a microblading treatment, it's probably something like, if you have given a discount, it's probably something like a 12K service. Obviously, you might be asking for something like a prepaid deposit, right? Something like maybe a quarter of it. That's 3,000, right? Now we are going to be telling them, hey, we might need you to invest 3,000 in this treatment before showing up and taking the treatment itself. Do you have access to 3,000 shillings to invest in that treatment, right? And if they say yes, if they say yes, and something like that, yeah, if they say yes, now because they have passed through all of this process, now you can call them or you can contact them directly. Either it's through WhatsApp, continue this chat, or you can call them or you can text them or do converse with them on Messenger. Now this point is you are going to be dealing with the people that are high interest clients. They are not showing interest only, they have shown intent and they have shown commitment. And that's kind of what we are doing with this sales process. And this process has worked for tons of businesses out there. And so then after all this education over here and nurturing and warming up, you get to deal with the clients with high intent. Only with the ones that are not mere the you deal with the people that are ready to commit, not just merely interested in it. Then at stage 4, this stage over here, you pick up the phone, you call them. Obviously, there are different ways of doing that. If you are not comfortable with calling them, you can actually chat with them on WhatsApp or text or any way, and you can book or schedule the appointment for the client. By and large, By and large, people usually like, even when it's a prepaid deposit, people usually like hearing from someone on the other side of the business in order to have some form of trust, in order to make us a form of payment for that prepaid deposit and stuff like that. So it's necessary that you're going to have to converse with these people, but you're going to have to converse with them after after they have been qualified to have that level of intent. And with this sales process, it's going to be, remember, only 10% of people are going to purchase right off the bat. So if you create an ad and sell them right on the spot, you're not going to get as many clients as you would if you educate and nurture them and pre-qualify them in some ways. And so you're going to be getting a bigger volume of clients if you follow this process than if you are selling them on Facebook only. So this is kind of what most businesses are doing. I'm going to be showing you the Facebook ads that these companies are running, and I'm going to be showing you the landing pages. And in some ways, it's more of a product page of these uh, big companies that are using these sales processes to get their clients. So I'll be seeing you in the next slide. Cheers.